Final segment this evening, we are pleased to introduce the Director of the Department of Public Works, Mr. Glenn Leon Guerrero, and of course the Chief of Police, the Chief of the Guam Police Department, Mr. Joseph Cruz. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thank you.
All
Merry
right,
Christmas.
let me just throw out the first question. You're here to talk about the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign. Please explain what that's all about.
Go ahead, Glenn.
Well, the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over is a campaign that we normally put out campaigns around Christmas time or times when there's concerns for drinking and celebration. Obviously, this time is Christmas. There's a lot of parties, and so what we want to do is we're initiating this campaign to if you're gonna drive sober, and if you're gonna drink, and get a designated driver or get a taxi cab number so that when you've had a little bit too much to drink, don't drive.
Yeah. And the Guam Police Department is well versed in these sorts of functions, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's the season to celebrate. So in celebrating, we want to make sure that all of the entire island of Guam remains safe. And part of that is a very aggressive enforcement campaign with the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over. So the Guam Highway Patrol Division of the Guam Police Department, along with the other patrol entities within the Neighborhood Patrol Division, are out there actively looking so that working so that our residents stay safe on the road to make sure that everybody's safe on our island.
Yeah, and as I understand it, during the holiday season, you have a really strong presence out there. Officers are in full force.
Absolutely. We do have our DUI checkpoints that are out there. We have our selective traffic enforcement program that are out there. And the bottom line is just to show a presence that we are out there. We want to keep the roads safe. So Highway Patrol Division is out there in full force, and our Neighborhood Patrol Division is out there in full force.
What does the Department of Public Works Office of Highway Safety, what is their role in this campaign?
We do a couple of things. We actually put out print and media advertisements, and but the most important thing that we want to do is working closely with the Guam Police Department, the Port Police, the two port polices. And I want to give kudos to the chief. Last year, well, what we do is we fund overtime. We help with if they need equipment, if we can afford to get federal government to pay for that. We work as a conduit for traffic safety. And again, back to I want to give kudos to the chief with their stepped up enforcement. Last year we had about 19 fatalities. This year we're now down to 9, so we're doing very, very well. Right. And it's to me we've done a lot of checkpoints. We've done DUI checkpoints, and not just checkpoints for drunk driving, but also for seatbelt. Mm-hmm. And as a matter of fact, this year we've gone. Last year we're in the upper echelon of the National Highway Safety. We've got 90% of our drivers were seatbelts, and now we're up again 1 more %. And I want to not only give kudos to the Guam Police Department, but also to the Guam drivers.
It seems to be working.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. I think the awareness that everybody puts out through the programs that Glenn is referencing, as well as the awareness from the Guam Police Department altogether, in letting the public know that we are enforcing drinking responsibly and not drinking and driving. We're enforcing the use of cell phone or not using cell phones or texting while you're driving, wearing seatbelts. All those initiatives are huge for the Guam Police Department to keep our roadways safe.
Yeah, and what sort of message would you like to get out to the general public regarding the campaign?
Well, again, this is a festive time, and we certainly don't want to deter that. My son is a 5-year-old. He's singing Jingle Bells for the first time I've ever heard him say. So we don't want to deter that. But if you want to drink and you want to celebrate, by all means, but do it responsibly.
Yes.
Yeah. What have you found the general public's response to all of the checkpoints and that sort of thing? Have they been generally cooperative?
Absolutely, absolutely cooperative. I will tell you, I hear from my officers that they run into a lot of different people while they have the checkpoints, and everybody is giving praise back to the kudos back to the Guam Police Department for taking the time and taking the to set up these enforcements to make sure that we're safe and everybody's on board with it. So where you would see people not liking or not wanting DUI checkpoints, the public is asking the Guam Police Department, please have the checkpoints out there because they're going to keep our roadways safe.
Thank you very much. DPW Director Glenn Leon Guerrero and Chief of Police Joseph Cruz, thank you for joining us this evening. And that'll do it for us tonight. For all of us here at KOAM, thank you so much for watching. Good night, everyone.